Hello, listener. How are you?
How are you today?
I guess we haven't given you enough attention. My name's Jon,
And I'm Justin.
and this is Tuned In, where we talk about all manner of things.
Well, so this is actually the second episode of what we are about to dub Sundays at the Station.
Sundays at the station with us, Tuned In. Yeah, and it's pretty much going to be what it might seem it's going to be. We're going to just hang out with you for like 30 minutes on Sunday, talking about
You know, just things that we've been thinking about,
The reg.
things that come to mind. We're just hanging in our living room. I hope it looks comfortable. It is pretty comfortable.
I am freaking comfortable. I love
Mhm.
this chair, man.
Yeah.
This is my chair.
It's a great story that you have behind that
Had
chair.
it for like a year and some change. Found it at my last apartment. My roommates wanted to throw it away. I say, no, we're not throwing this away. This is a great chair. It's old. If you can't see, if you're not on YouTube, it's like an old, definitely a grandpa chair. And I don't know, it's just comfortable. You can sleep in it. I, as well as many other people, have slept in this chair. It's pretty comfortable.
It's a
As
really
long as
nice
you meet
chair.
the weight requirement. If you don't meet the weight requirement, it'll just fold up on you. But otherwise, good chair.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ah.
That's on God.
So, having trouble with Notion.
What's up?
To those who don't know what Notion is this is gonna sound like a fucking ad. Damn it. And Notion is like a open source planning and routine calendar thing. You can use it for whatever you want. It's just like
it's primarily a note-taking app. It's the way that I like to think of it is it's like a personal website kind of thing. You can like lay out pages and databases however you want, and I use it a lot for class notes and planning these episodes and other projects that I have. But what's up?
yeah, I use it for a few different things as well. I got a couple lists on there, like films I want to see. I got a habit tracker, all my different resumes and stuff like that. But I have a podcasting prompts section that's pretty simple. It's just like a running list of all the stuff that I would want to talk about in the show. But wake up this morning, I can't erase. Every time I'm on keyboard, I hit erase, like the backspace button.
Mm-hmm.
It takes me out of the keyboard. I can do like one letter at a time. Really annoying.
What?
They better fix it. I think it's just on the mobile thing, but it's just like an
Oh,
annoying.
on mobile.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's just whenever I go to backspace, it's like, do you need to backspace today? Like,
Does
yeah.
it backspace it and then the keyboard goes away?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it works, just very barely. So it's kind of frustrating.
That is very frustrating.
Mm.
I will say
Oh, jeez.
I haven't used it much on mobile at all. It seems like a very primary, like, it's a very computer-based thing to me, primarily.
I usually use it just to check, like, I'll do most of my work on my computer with it, and then I'll use my phone to, like, if I'm not near my computer, I want to check my to-do list, or I want to check my movie list or whatever. I like having it. But, yeah, it's weird, the backspace thing.
That's very weird. But
Notion's good, though. I like
Notion's great. If you're a student, I highly recommend it. And if you're a creative person, I highly recommend it.
If
Otherwise,
you like to be organized.
yeah, it's good for organization. There's a lot of personal uses, like you said. The habit tracker is really nice. But yeah, we got a good weekend ahead of us, I think.
Yeah.
We got
Gonna be a pretty big weekend.
something that your friend brought up to us, which I haven't thought about in a long time, is the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise.
I brought it up.
I just said Caribbean.
You did? Oh.
That
This is
that just
okay,
happened.
Cool. So I a few days ago was thinking about Pirates of the Caribbean, and I was like, you know what? I want to watch the movies. I haven't seen the movies in years. I want to watch all of them very soon. I was talking to my friend Kate. I'm like, would you like to see these movies? She's like, yes. I watch them every summer. I binge them every summer. Like, it's a big thing. I haven't done it yet. Let's do it. I asked Justin. Justin's like, yes. I haven't seen the movies in years. I've decided that Pirates of the Caribbean is one of everybody's favorite franchises, and most people don't know that about themselves. But like, I truly think they're. I don't know if I know anyone that's like, screw that series.
Right.
The one thing I have met is three camps of people.
Mm-hmm.
Caribbeaners, and people that say Caribbean in real life and Caribbean about the movies. And those are to me the groups of people
Yeah.
on this planet. You can split everybody up like that.
We're going to the Caribbean. And
would you like to watch Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah.
I have a lot of people argue that makes sense.
That's really strange.
I have had our friends argue with me that makes sense because it's like it doesn't matter what it's like, yeah, it's Caribbean, but like not in the movies. I've had somebody even tell me that in the movies the place is called the Caribbean.
The other part of that though is I just did that subconsciously.
Yeah.
I like it. I
think
don't know.
as kids a lot of people did it. I think as kids a lot of people didn't
Yeah.
know how to pronounce shit and it rolled off the tongue. And I remember being younger and having so many kids say Caribbean. I would say Caribbean, and
Yeah.
I would always get in like arguments about it
Yeah.
as a kid. So I think, like as a kid, did you say it like that?
Maybe I don't know.
Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Why is that something people say? That's never been how it's pronounced.
Well,
That's not what the
I
place
think
is
it's
called.
the two B's. So it, like when you're learning how to read, you know, that's when I watch those movies.
But the
so I was
A is the part that's different.
like,
Care or Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Oh, the B. All right, so
You
the
see
two
what I'm
things.
saying?
Then.
Yeah.
The A is this. The A is what I've always talked. Caribbean.
Yeah. I really think it's the B's that fuck people up. Just because it's like two B's.
Caribbean.
Two B's. Like which B do I say first? Kind of like Caribbean is just one B.
Weird.
Caribbean sounds like two B's to me. Caribbean.
Two B's don't make a different sound than one B functionally. I get what you're saying.
You know, if you say two B's, you're splitting the word up a little bit, and that would be Caribbean.
Oh, you say Caribbean. That's what you're saying.
Just if you break it down, I feel like.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I think it's my biggest. I think I become more of an asshole when I talk about this franchise because I feel so superior to other people, and
Just in regards to how you say it.
I don't usually feel superior, but whenever someone says Caribbean, I'm like, oh, they're stupider than I am. Like, it's bad. It's bad. I've done that since I was younger, though. I think it's because you get in arguments, and I used to get, like, I remember once I was on the bus, and I had, like, most of the bus telling me I was an idiot. But I knew that I was pronouncing the word correctly.
Yeah.
Like, oh, no. I just know that that's what the place in the real world of Earth is called.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm jaded from
It's like
as a kid.
It's like Santa Claus.
Oh,
Spoiler
God.
alert, by the way.
Yeah, turn this off if you get gifts from Santa every year.
So, yeah, some of us don't.
Hit him with it. Tell him the truth.
These parents, man,
Santa's not real.
they're
kids.
out here fooling us. Stay woke.
Justin just got told the other day. He was freaking out. We were at dinner.
It was
We told him at dinner,
horrible.
public place.
It was
They were like,
horrible.
hey, you know, Santa, he's not coming around anymore. And Justin said, oh, why not? And they said he never was real. Imagine that. You have some
It's
uncle you don't
horrible.
know. They're like, yeah, that uncle never existed.
Yeah, we were just at dinner. I was chilling, and then unprompted, my uncle Jer just like came up and was like, "Hey, man, I have to talk to you."
Your parents.
And
Your parents are lying to you.
I was blindsided. At first, I thought it was like, you know, like my parents were like hiding some like
Trouble?
relationship marital thing,
Oh,
and
God,
then all of a sudden it was just spraying the. Some can see it as worse news, you know.
It is.
He's-
Santa's not real.
He's
I think
effectively
it's-
dead.
I think it's he always was. God is dead and we killed him. I don't know. I always have found the Santa thing weird. I think about it though. Like when I have kids, am I gonna tell them that Santa's real or not?
Like, are you gonna
Why do
do
parents?
Santa with your kids?
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
like
what you're
good.
saying?
It's good. I've talked to my parents as well as other parents about this. The argument is like it's the magic, and it's really nice for kids to have that.
Fantasy.
Like it makes it like a special day
Yeah.
where there's some third parties surprising them with random gifts. If you know it's your parents, you're like you know what to you ask your parents and they get what they can for you. It's less special.
That's true.
But at the same time, it's the idea of I think being literal versus metaphorical. I think it's huge. Like Santa doesn't exist as like this concept that's kind of touched upon but kids kind of know isn't real. They could do that.
Yeah.
But instead, it's like parents are like crackheads. They're doing art projects to make their kids believe, like
Right.
sprinkling stuff in the snow and like walking backwards on
Chewing
the
carrots on the deck
roof.
and
I mean
spitting
that's
them out.
just. And then we get in trouble for like lying as kids.
I literally got
Like if
coal
you tell a
one year.
white lie,
My parents got coal from the grill and put it in a little like jewelry box. And put it in my stocking with a little note. And I was like sitting on Christmas like, do I not have gifts? And then my parents were like, I saw a few with your name on it.
It's like,
I was
it's like getting a D on a report card, but like in life.
But also like, they also took the, I don't know how hard in the paint some parents have gone with the coal thing. Cause like, I still got gifts and it was like a tiny thing of coal. So like that might have taught me like, oh, I was a little bad this year, but like it worked out. You know what I mean?
You gotta go all out. What you gotta do is keep all the other gifts in the other room and have gifts that are just big pieces of coal.
Yeah.
And then this kid's unwrapped in gifts, and all the gifts are coal. And
in the boxes, it's just like
yeah.
the grill coal.
And his sister,
charcoal.
is like, your sister's like unwrapping nice stuff, and you're. I mean, eventually you'd break, dude.
Oh, I'd be done.
Cry.
I'd be in my room.
And then on the 26th, they'll give you your gifts.
Crazy.
A whole day.
Yeah.
Whole day thinking through your life choices. I'm a bad kid. I don't know. I think that the Santa thing's weird. I think I'm probably gonna like, oh, Santa, like, but I guess kids don't do well with complex stuff. I feel like it's I feel like at a pretty young age, I'm not gonna start pushing my kids to believe in Santa. I think that's something parents do when they don't want their kids to grow up.
Well,
I'm just gonna be like, yes, Santa's real, and then, I'm not gonna. When they figure it out naturally, they figure it out.
Oh, 100%.
I'm not gonna fucking push.
Keep them in it.
We're not doing milk and cookies for Santa, probably.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well, see,
I don't like it, dude. Maybe I won't even teach them. Santa's like monsters on Halloween. Like, as much kids don't actually believe in monsters on Halloween. They have their own fears and stuff, but like all those monsters are like skeletons are part of Halloween, but like skeletons are fake. Santa's part of Christmas, but like Santa's fake. Santa's giving us the gifts, but like in no way am I ever gonna be like, yes, Santa's a guy that comes in the house.
Yep.
And he gives you your gifts. I don't want to do that. I feel like that's a bad way to raise kids. Is you kind of lie to them sometimes when you think it's fun, and then when they figure it out, you stop. It's weird.
I feel like I should pull this into the conversation. Easter Bunny. Spoiler alert.
Hate that guy.
How do kids quantify that?
Big bunny.
No, but like, but is it a humanoid rabbit, like a Lynchian rabbit, or is it like
No.
a
Big
rabbit
bunny.
holding things
Yes.
and
Big bunny holding things.
gathering candy?
You know when you see like guys dressed up as the Easter bunny?
Yeah, horrifying. No, that's horrifying.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. That's like the Lynchian humanoid.
No, it's a bunny, but like, I know what you're saying. It's a bunny, but it has like arms and legs.
It's a human with a bunny mask, with a bunny head.
Well, more than a head, a whole costume.
Yeah, but like
Paws and shit.
anatomically.
You know what I always pictured? This is kind of interesting. Since I was a really logical kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know my Santa story, right? Mm-hmm. I debunked Santa by like 8 or 9, I think.
And then you were sitting pretty with your twin sister for like 4 years or something.
Ever reading this, Juliana, reading this. You're an idiot. And I knew for years. I knew that there wasn't some big cartoon bunny running around. I was torn between two concepts. I was like, maybe there's some king bunny somewhere that's huge.
Well,
but that's scary. I thought it was just a regular bunny. A regular rabbit. Like Alice in Wonderland. Like a regular rabbit that's just like, I'm about to give these kids some stuff. And he would just
no
drop
taller
off
than
eggs.
this couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A hair.
A hair.
And he's just chilling. And he would just come in and he would just use his little nose, do the little thing. I can do the nose twitch, but I don't know if I think it would take me too long.
Yeah.
And he would just drop off eggs and shit.
We should come up with a new one. A new thing.
What? Like a new...
Like a holiday figure.
Holy crap, dude.
That'd be insane. What holidays could have a figure, though? That's the question.
Oh, for Flag Day, a Cronenberg of all the presidents. Just hundreds of years of presidents. And they're real time, so they're decaying and shit.
Yeah.
Because they're dead. Like Reanimator. You ever see Reanimator?
No.
Yeah, so like this guy goes around, not in the movie, but I'm saying in real life. Guy goes around and he's going to reanimate all the presidents' bodies. Whatever he can get. George Washington's bone. The one that's still around.
Yeah.
Into one body. Onto Trump.
Cronenberg.
Big Trump. They'll call it Trumpicus Max.
Max.
There was already a Trumpicus. This is the one with all the other presidents.
And it'll be released by Apple Pro Max.
It's an Apple exclusive. It only eats
Trumpicus
Apple
Pro
customers.
Max.
Ha ha. Sitting pretty. This conversation was brought to you by Android. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Holidays, man.
They're a funny thing when you're a kid, because same with the Tooth Fairy, all those things.
What's the best gift you ever got on any holiday? Excluding that big swirl you got on Halloween 2011.
Birthdays included. Yeah. It's
Any
just
gift
gifts.
you've ever been given.
Best gift I've been given.
Oh, also aside from the gift of life on your first birthday.
Okay. Ugh.
Right?
Yeah. Well, okay, so there's it's funny. All my answers would be electronics. Fucking Gen Z.
Dude.
Gen Z.
All of your answers would be electronics?
Mostly because of what was attached to it. Just the sentiment behind it. Because it was like something that I wanted, but my parents weren't big on electronics for so long. No.
Did you get a good Leapfrog?
I did have a Leapfrog, but it's not that.
I hated Tad. Remember Tad from Leapfrog?
I think so.
He was the kid.
I recognize.
He was the son. My mom remembers this still. I used to get upset.
Should stream Leapfrog.
I used to get really upset.
Yeah.
Like, I hated Tad. I thought his name was stupid and his voice was stupid.
Yeah.
My mom would be like, stop. I'd be like, no, he sucks. And she'd be like, don't talk about people that way. I hated Tad. Tad and Caillou were my least favorite things ever as a kid.
Man.
Like 8, I was like,
Don't
not
get me started
stunned.
on Caillou.
Sorry.
Caillou, whiny little bitch.
What's the best gift? I'm sorry.
So I gotta say, I think it was Christmas.
Nice.
And I want to finish saying that when I was a kid, my mom was very like no video games kind of thing, because it was when household video games were really starting to, be everywhere. Like everyone had one. It was becoming like a TV set thing. Mm-hmm. It's like oh, if you don't have like a Game Boy, then you might have like a Xbox or something. But no friend syndrome. But my dad was like, who cares kind of thing. And my mom didn't even want me to have like the toy guns and Nerf guns.
Dude, your mom sucked.
No, and it was like...
You must have had a horrible childhood. What did you do? Play with like round edges all the time? That's it. No toys.
Just Easter eggs
Here's
year.
this shade of gray. Have fun. That's horrible.
Okay.
No Nerf guns? How'd you got your aggression? Oh my God, is that...
My mom did do interior design, so she did have those like shade things.
Dude, I would break her shit every day if she was... Okay, every day I don't get a Nerf gun, I'm breaking one of your things.
So I broke my arm in September of 3rd grade. I was walking down a slide, dumbass, and feet slipped out from under me, and I landed on the hard ground because it was starting to get really cold, and my elbow landed flat on the ground, so my arm was at 90 degrees, and I broke my elbow by doing that. Then somehow my forearm also broke in the middle of my arm.
Oh, jeez, I didn't know you broke your arm.
Oh yeah, I have scars right there.
God.
Always.
Oh, jeez.
2 places at the same time.
My sister broke her arm in 3rd grade too.
Yeah, my dad was like, "Hey, he's fine. He just fell." Which, if the ground was softer, probably wouldn't have broken my arm.
Classic dad.
I feel like. But my mom was like, also the other end of the spectrum. Like, we have to get him and bring him to the hospital immediately, kind of thing. And we did. We drove to the hospital. We drove 30 minutes to the nearest hospital, and I had surgery on my arm. I had rods in my arm and everything. But that Christmas, they got me a Wii.
Nice, dude.
And that was like a nice thing because the Wii was fresh out pretty much.
Yes, it was.
So I was like,
2009.
Yeah.
2008, I think, was when the Wii came out.
Yeah, it was something around there. So it was like fresh. It had like come out in the middle of the year, and I'm like, oh my God, the Wii is so cool. It's like motion thing. There's a remote, and it was under the tree. I didn't even expect it at all.
And for his 16th birthday, he shattered his knee with a baseball bat and got a car. It was awesome. Here's mine, Mr. Gen Z. I'm gonna wow you with how humble I am. I don't know why. I will never be able to tell you why.
Did you get a penny from your grandpa?
A penny, yeah. No, when I was in third grade. Third grade was a good year.
Yeah.
I was in third grade. Yeah, the year of our Lord, 2009. It was
Oh, not BC. Cool.
April, beginning of April. Easter? Is that when April? Is that when
It's
Easter?
around there, yeah.
Cool.
End of March, beginning of April.
Oh, it's not always in the same month? I always get fucked up with holidays. I get reminded all the time.
Easter's weird. It's like the last Sunday of March or the first Sunday of it's weird.
Whatever,
I don't
yeah.
know.
So it was Easter. And I don't usually get presents for stuff like Easter or Valentine's Day. I'd get little stuff. I don't know why to this day, but it was my favorite present of all time. We used to do Easter egg hunts, which was always so fun. And so we would do Easter egg hunts, and there's always like a bigger thing in a basket with chocolate and shit. Mine was in the front closet. I get to it. There's a book in there. Big book. Paper airplane book.
Weird.
It was a paper airplane book with like a plot and stuff. There was like 15 models, different colors of paper, crazy colors, like camo and shit.
So would you like rip out the pages and it would have like creases on there?
No, so it was like it would there was paper in the back.
Okay.
And there was like different types of airplane that all were like themed. Like this is a Tiger jet or a stealth fighter.
Yeah.
And you had to use different colors. You're supposed to use different colors of paper for the different things. And then we just give you a step by step of how to do it, and like the background with that. Well, they weren't all real planes. There was the UFO and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but like they were all just like these cool themed things. And I loved it. I did it over and over and over. I wasn't very good. I always fucked them up. But I loved that book so much. For like a year, I would just make paper airplanes all the time and like try to get them better and try to change them. And like I loved the book, and every page was like themes. Like this one's like a lotus. It was so cool, and that's my favorite gift of all time. I think I just had so much fun with it.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah,
definitely.
Paper airplanes, weird. Yeah, I remember the Peter Jones like, holy crap, what is this?
Yeah.
My dad was very proud of himself. He found it somewhere, and he was like,
probably be good for my son.
It was good for his son.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
And
Mom.
That's a great gift.
We both were involved in that.
Yeah, Easter baskets are very weird because I feel like sometimes they throw a little treat in there for you, but also like candy. But like
those kids that got a lot of shit. $100 for Valentine's Day. You know those kids?
Yeah.
Some kids' parents like all out every year, every holiday.
I would get like heart-shaped candy for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, some kids got money for all the holidays.
Yeah, it's
money. We used to go to school and they'd be like, "What'd you get?" And I'm like, "Oh, I got chocolate and like, you know, a little thing."
Valentine's Day is also weird. Like,
hey, you trying to have sex with your kid? If not,
also those little cards that you would get for your classmates.
Yeah, so you get everyone
SpongeBob.
One, so no one knows they're ugly. Hey, you're ugly. It's okay.
Like if you,
it's okay.
I just want to give it to the one person that I actually feel like. I don't want to give it to my homies.
Yeah,
just giving your best friends like.
Guys got the cool guy ones. Girls got the cool girl ones.
Yeah. Yes.
There's real sports theme. Transformers. You're my robot in disguise.
That's funny. That's definitely one of those things that's like, boys wear blue, girls wear pink. It's very,
yes, sir.
It's very uniform. That's weird.
Yeah,
I haven't thought about that as much.
Valentine's Day cards were no exception.
Yeah,
and
they start you off young.
I think it's a bad thing to set up though. Like everyone gets. It was definitely part of the, like. This is all the Facebook dads that are like 45. Everyone gets a trophy nowadays. It was part of that time period.
Yes,
for
kids.
Is. I don't know if it's still a thing or not. I'm sure they honestly they might not allow kids to do Valentine's anymore.
Yeah,
I could see it. And like, is there a place for it? Valentine? I mean, give low key like, hey, Sally, got you this Valentine's Day card.
Well, that's how it used to be. That's how it just used to be like, hey, I hope
people shouldn't have their hands in that stuff. Like schools, like you got to do this for Valentine's. Everyone has to have this for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Hey, what if I don't like doing that?
Yeah.
What if I don't want to get anyone them? You don't have to get anybody. I don't know. You know what was good though? You know what was real fun? You're walking around, party, there's cookie cake. Tummy already hurts a little bit because you're looking at it for too long.
Yes.
Piece of pizza on the plate.
Oh, yeah.
Watching a movie. And you got like a desk full of Valentines. Reading through them. Most of them are like general. Every once in a while, some girl's like, I think you're really great at reading in as well. And you're like,
That's the good
Poppy.
part. You can still personalize them.
Yes.
It's just you have to give everybody a little card.
Something.
Yeah.
Even the weird kids.
It's like, you're really nice.
I like your shirt. General. Not a specific one.
The one shirt.
Yeah. I like your shirt.
You guess which one.
Today. Wait, you didn't even know what shirt I was going to wear today. Yep.
I
Don't
had a
think too hard
feeling.
about it, kid.
I can't. I'm older than you.
That's a power move, man. I wish in third grade I was calling people kid. I would be the coolest
Kid
kid
is
in
funny.
school.
Yeah.
Calling other kids kid, you're a kid. It's a one-way ticket to Coolsville.
Easy, buddy. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Coolsville. All right. We're at about
Where are we at, bro?
26.
26.
I think it's a good place to cap it for this week.
Yeah, man.
So, hope you enjoyed this convo about childhood mysteries and gift giving and Pirates
more.
of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I got it right that time.
Say it right, or don't say it at all.
It's Caribbean. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, man. I'll leave you guys with this. Fuck Tad from Leapfrog.
Thanks for tuning in, and please subscribe and yada 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 if you like this. And we'll be back next week with Sundays at the Station, brought to you by Tuned In.
Fuck you, Tad.
Peace.